Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, my beautiful people? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court. In today's live session, we're going to be celebrating 10,000 subscribers. We haven't gotten there yet. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go to the live view, but I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So unfortunately, I had to go ahead and do it ahead of time. This is like given that that the channel doesn't implode or anything crazy doesn't happen to it, I'm pretty certain I'm going to make that 10K. But I want to celebrate with you guys. If you guys have not been to this channel before, this channel is dedicated to attachment styles. It's dedicated to people who are trying to heal through personal development and self-awareness. That is the whole purpose of this channel being created. If you guys are in here, say hello. I love to talk to you guys as always, but I'm not seeing it. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. So to celebrate today, I'm going to be giving away cash. Hope you guys have your cash app ready. I'm going to be giving away cash to you guys. I'm going to be giving away sessions. Tonight, I decided to give 3 free sessions away. Three seed planting sessions away, because I understand, with the pandemic and people, I said it. I shouldn't have said it, but I said it. Sorry. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, YouTube gods. But I'm just here for you guys either way. I'm going to be doing the giveaway random. I want you guys to comment where you're from and comment your Cash App. All right. Because I'm going to be sending things your way right away. Because I understand it is St. Patrick's Day. See the green? St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patty's. If you guys celebrate that. But let me make sure I got my deal up and running here. Look at all these people. Wow, you guys are just pouring in. I appreciate the love. Look, let me tell you guys something. When I first started this channel, I was literally in the darkest place of my life. And YouTube, I can honestly tell you, with full transparency, that it saved my life, because the support that I've gotten while supporting you guys and becoming a better coach, sharpening my communication skills, sharpening my knowledge on attachment theory, spirituality, and just learning how to be a decent human being. Because that's all we want in life, is that person that's going to be there for us in our darkest hour. And when I was going through it, I was looking around, I was like, well, there's no one really to help me in my darkest hour. So I'm going to create it. I'm going to create this platform. I'm going to create this community so everyone can support each other and just bring awareness to, we all have our issues. We all have our histories. We don't have to be our history, but we do have that history. And that shapes who we are today. This person that you see today, this is a compilation of everything I've been through. Everything. Heartache, the happy times, the sad times, the times where I felt broken, the times where I was basically homeless. But now I'm here. And none of that matters. And like the yogis say, you have to die every day. And I didn't understand that. It seems so grim when you think of the concept of dying every day. And you want to die every day so you can be reborn every day. The person that I was yesterday isn't the same person that you're looking at today. And that is the constant state of progression that you guys should always be going through. I'm not going to preach to you. Comment your Cash App here. What's up, Swayze? All right. XM. I got you. XM Courtney. All right. Let me get it together here. I'm going to be giving this all throughout the night. Lisa. I see you guys. You're going to have to give me a minute here. This is why I need where's my moderator at? Where's Glenn? Glenn, get in here, brother. Are you awake right now? Glenn, wake up for me. All right, so I'm going to be sending this random all throughout the night. Tracy, look, I'm not rich. It ain't going to be a whole lot, but whatever can help. Whatever can help you guys. Because if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for you guys helping me build this platform, I wouldn't be here today. So I really do appreciate just the support and the love, and you guys get me to this threshold of 10K. If you guys didn't know just how hard it is to reach certain milestones and certain levels of success here on YouTube, because it's not like any other platform. It takes a lot of studying. It takes a lot of work. So not only am I studying mental health and personal development and YouTube analytics and how to build connections with people, it's been a really long and fun journey. Courtney is my real name. Courtney is my real name, Swayze. I can be a mod coach. Hold on, Simone. No, I can't put you in timeout. That ain't what I want to do. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get you in here as a moderator. So if you catch some riffraff coming in here, I'm gonna need you to handle that for me, Simone. We go way back though. And get the likes up. If you guys in here, if you guys enjoy my content, if this is the first time seeing me, look, here's the thing. Here's what this channel is all about. This channel is all about, it's dedicated to attachment theory, all right? It's dedicated to attachment theory and helping you heal your attachment style through self-awareness and personal development. So many people don't want to take a look in the mirror and realize that it may not be other people's problem. It could be us. Like, it takes a really humble person to say, I think I am the problem. All right. So this isn't a scheme. I'm finna start sending. What's up, Trevor? All right, here we go. All right, I want you guys to give a thumbs up or something when you get the money, just to show people that this is legit and I'm just, not messing around. Give them a thumbs up. Like I said, it ain't gonna be much, but whatever can help you. All right, T. Trevor, it's coming your way, man. Curl. You guys got a favorite video of mine? I want you guys to tell me if you got a favorite video of mine. Let me know what it is. I'm interested to know. What content should I be making for you guys? How can I show up for you guys? How can I serve you guys on this channel? Because like I said, this isn't my channel. This is you guys' channel. I'm just here to just start the conversation. That's all I'm doing. Starting the conversation and helping people get to where they want to be. Face ID. Trevor, on the way, brother. Thanks for being here. Who's next? Courtney? All right, Courtney, you up. Just because you got the same name as me, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I really do. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for celebrating with me, Courtney. There you go. All right. Now I'm trying to see if this one's legit or not. Let's see. Okay, so who is Abunami? Abunami? Anama? Did I butcher that? I think I might have butchered that. Abunama? Hold on, wait. All right, so to celebrate, I'm gonna throw you up on the screen when I'm sending it. All right, y'all cool with that? I know I'm all about privacy, but I want to let you guys know it's coming your way. Oh, I was gonna get that wrong. I was probably gonna send that to the wrong person. And then there's multiple ones. Not unless I'm spelling wrong. All right, so once again, if you guys have a favorite video of mine, which video helped you guys the most? Here on the channel, which one helped you the most where you felt like, aha? Because I'm all about those light bulb moments. Even when I'm in my coaching sessions, the minute that I see them go, I never saw it that way. I never looked at it that way. Lisa, there you go, Lisa. Thank you for being here. It's nice to hear your story. We all have a story, but we don't have to be that person. You know, we don't have to be that person that we were um, before. And I just wrote a quote on Instagram today. I know you guys are following me on Instagram, right? If you guys aren't following me, as I am Coach Court, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Um, and what was the quote? I think I said every superhero and supervillain has suffered some type of tremendous or significant loss. You know, you're just one heartbreak away from becoming bitter or becoming better. So which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the supervillain, the guy with the scar on his face that's got a vendetta? Or do you want to be the person that say, I'm never going to let this happen to anyone around me, and I'm going to come and say today? But it carries a tremendous burden. I'm not going to lie. Next up, Elba Beasley. I'm sorry. I told you guys I was going to do this tomorrow, but I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm manifesting these 10K subscribers because I'm pretty close. So thanks for being here, Elba. Glenn, there he is. Man, I knew you wasn't gonna miss the party. Look at me. I should know better than that. Hi from Colorado. All right, so if you guys aren't unaware of what I'm doing, I'm giving away cash. I'm giving away sessions. I've got 3 sessions to give away. Like I talk to too many people overseas because over here we do this, but over there they do this. I got 3 sessions to give away for you guys today. I've already given away a little bit of cash. I got more cash to come. Hey, Auntie, you guys can hear me, right? You can hear me pretty good? Man, always. I got you, lampshade head. Appreciate you being here. Session me, please. T. Hey, T. Session you. All right. So tell me something. All right. So I'm gonna pick the best stories. All right. If you guys have watched a lot of my content, let me know which video did it for you. Which one made that light bulb moment go off and say, boom, that's my story. I'm living that same parallel life that you're living. You're welcome, Lisa, right? Lisa Swayze, or is that Courtney? Which one is it? Make a video. What happens to narcissist females after you meet her new rebound supply? That is very specific. They may feel some type of way. Hey, if you guys are over on YouTube, on Instagram, no. Slow down, Court. If you guys are over on Facebook, do me a favor and hop over here to YouTube, because what it does is it boosts the analytics and it tells them that, hey, Coach Court is trying to deliver some good content for you guys. I'm Courtney. Yeah, you're Courtney. I posted my favorite. You missed it. I'm sorry, T. I'm going back. All right, I'm going back. It's kind of moving quickly. I apologize. I got to find it. Tina, it's good to see you, Auntie. Paris, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to throw you up on. So let me tell you guys something. Me and Paris, we go way, way, way back. Paris and I probably started talking and working together. She helping me out. Like, she was helping me become a better content creator back in, was it 2020? No, it was 2019. It was 2019. It was a really long time. And yeah, I'm trying to keep blessing people. But I appreciate you still being here, because there's not a lot of people that'll stick around. You know, I've worked with so many people, and they pretty much come in and go. Like, they come in and you help them out during their rough patch, and then they heal and they get better and they move on. But, you know, Paris is someone that has always stuck around and been by my side and encouraged me, you know. Even when I needed to vent about my kids or whatever I had going on in life, she's encouraged me. So I appreciate you being here, Paris. Love you very much. Thank you. Where is T? I'm trying to find this post of yours. You're just going to have to repost it. Dorica, hello. All right. Jeff, where you at? Jeff Cruz. I got you. All right. Let's see what your Cash App look like, man. On the way, JC. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. 10K. Aren't you guys excited? You know why this is so huge is because I feel like the bigger the community gets, the more support that you can get from other people experience. Like it's not just about me. Like you don't have to just live my experience or live vicariously through me or through the people that I've worked with. Because I know I share a lot of stories, but you can live through the people who are writing in the comment section. And every now and then, I talked about this on my video a couple days ago. You get someone come in and some people that are kind of riff-raffish and they don't support the message. They're upset because they've gotten broken up with. So I always look at those people with empathy. And I say, what is it that happened to you that you have to come into a community and whenever I think about it, I think of like, I kind of picture this image in my mind where you guys have like a peaceful get together or some, and then somebody will come and scream at you and throw garbage out the window on the comments and section on the wall. And you're like, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I was actually listening to a story about, I want to say it was Buddha. You guys correct me if I'm wrong here. If this wasn't Buddha's story, tell me whose story it was. But it was Buddha, and a guy came up to him and was just giving him the business, saying all the negative things that was on his mind. And he just kind of just nodded and said, thank you. And the guy walked off, of course, still upset because he didn't get to draw him off his center. And one of his followers said, why did you just tolerate that? Why didn't you respond? Why didn't you give a rebuttal? And it says, when people open their mouth, they're giving you a gift. And I just chose not to receive the gift. I don't have to take that in. And I don't have to give them the gift back in return. So that's how I think about when people come into the comment section and, spew their hurt is what it is. Best way to put it. They spew their hurt on the wall. And that's okay, because I just have empathy for those people. And I wish them well, and I wish them, if you go in my comment section, you will see I do it. I say, I just hope you heal. God bless you, and I hope you heal. So, all right. You're welcome. Who was that I gave it to? Jeff? You're welcome, Jeff. Thanks for being here. We went on a very interesting date with the DA involvement being secure. I told you about. The plot thickens. Well, T, we may need another session. Did I give you? I think I gave you a session last time. Wasn't it Christmas? Didn't I give you a free session on Christmas? Remind me. Come on out. Be truthful with me, T. Old Cordy Court don't have the greatest memory sometimes, so it looks pretty familiar. Keep the faith. Always. I know some other people was writing their Cash App on here. I'm trying to keep up, but it ain't working out very well. Especially when I tell these stories, going off on tangents. Blessed 6023. I don't know why I'm writing it down when it's right here in my face. Either way. Hobbs. I think you might have been here the last giveaway too. See, these are some loyal subscribers. They're sticking around, And for that, I hope I can bless your day. Go have some coffee on me or some tea or whatever. Appreciate you. All right. 6. I've given out 6. All right. I won one at the 5K and forgot all about it. Kathy, are you pulling my leg here? You have many great videos. The video that speaks volumes, anxious attachment grieving, what the process feels like. Oh yeah, you know, that was probably one of the hardest videos to make because I had to say some things that um, when you grow up in a community that pushes the idea that it's not okay to talk about your experience and keep things in the house, um, it was very hard to do that, because I had to go against what I've been taught. And this is what a lot of men with this skin tone of mine are taught. Like, our business is our business. Don't talk about what goes on inside the house. And I didn't even talk about a lot of the things that happened to me, my upbringing, like the things I really went through, like a lot of the traumas that I went through. Those things are pretty much kept for people who do private coaching sessions. Wink, wink, wink. So, but yeah, I've been through a lot, but I'm blessed. I continue to be blessed. I don't see it as something that's appreciate the super sticker, Glenn. I don't know what it was. Was it something cool? I'm on Knockout. I'm on a different type of streaming app here. So 10 likes. Can we do better than 10 likes? We got a lot of people in here. Come on now. Don't be that way. Yes, I was. Thank you so much. Whoops. It's recorded, so no. What goes in the house stays in the house. Yes, that's the saying. But here's the thing. It creates avoidant men, and it creates guys that so there's a thing called emasculation. All right. Now, growing up in our community, usually we're raised by single moms, and we're told not to say this and not to say that. And in a way, what it does is it emasculates men, and it makes men feel like they have to clam up and not be able to communicate with the women in their lives. This is why you have a lot of guys that are avoidance or dismissive avoidance. They don't know how to handle conflict because they didn't have the conflict taught to them or conflict resolution taught to them at such an early age. So what it does is it teaches you to repress and run away. And I posted a video, actually, a meme on my Instagram channel. There's four ways of handling trauma and conflicts. You got to fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Like, you got one of those options. You're going to do one of them. I know what anxious attachment men does is what they do is they'll fight. They'll fight for the relationship. Avoidant, they'll flight or they'll freeze. And fearful people, they fawn. So it is important to talk about some of these things. When did you start YouTube? That's a great question. I started YouTube a while ago. I want to say 2019. 2019 is when I really got hardcore into it. So that's not even a long time ago. My channel grew relatively quickly, but I started in 2019. But I went through a period where I just didn't post a lot of content. I wasn't consistent at all. I think I might have been going through a breakup at the time, surprise, surprise. But I ended up getting back to it, beginning of 2020. And that's when I just started but I literally coached my way out of heartache. I've like against the wall. I'm just knocking out sessions left and right. Started knocking out videos. I mean, I was working in a meat packing factory. I was traveling all over the Wisconsin area, delivering medical equipment. And then I got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore because so many people was reaching out to me for coaching sessions. And I said, well, it's either I'm going to turn down what I really feel my purpose is, or I'm going to, try to live paycheck to paycheck. So I started really hitting it hardcore early 2020. And then I ended up quitting my jobs and doing YouTube full time. I want to say August, September of 2020. And then that's when I took it serious. That's when I took coaching serious. I had already graduated or got my certification in relationship coaching. but I just wasn't really using it. So I guess 2020 is when I really started to hit it hard. I mean, I was working like 18-hour days. I would go to work. I'd be working 12-hour shifts. I'll come home, shoot a video, edit, upload, wake up 5:30 the next day, do it all over again. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was exciting because Jim Rohn says it's not about what you'll be getting, it's about what you'll be becoming. And what I was becoming, and what I still feel like I'm becoming, is someone who is able to sit with people's experience and genuinely be with them. You know, there's a lot of other red tapes in mental health professions, but for coaching, like I can genuinely be with you in your experience and share and understand that, you know, a lot of things that you're going through, I resonate with. Like it sits with me. It hits me in a spot that you guys don't understand. So 2020, that's right. Elena, what's up? When will you start your business coaching services? That's the next step in the journey, to be honest. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Apollonia Ponte. She's actually kind of has some things going on, and she's going to probably be helping me out. So if you guys aren't following her channel, she is the bomb. If you ask me, she's probably one of the number one coaches, a men coach here on YouTube. She's got about 600,000 subscribers. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where life takes me. We'll see where life takes me. And this is just it. Like I try to live, you know, try to be present in the moment, but I know it doesn't work. See, happy St. Patty's Day. It doesn't work when it comes to business. You have to have a plan laid out. And that's one thing that I didn't have with my first business. All right. So my first business, I was a mentor. I owned a mentoring business for 13 years here in Sheboygan. I'm giving my location away. Oh, whatever. Sheboygan County. Doesn't matter. And I ran that for at-risk youth, teen boys. And I would literally spend my own money on them. And it was a really rewarding business, like really rewarding. I helped so many kids, but it also helped me get in the field, like firsthand experience on what attachment issues look like and just how it affects young men growing up in a community where they didn't have a positive male role model in their life that's going to help them navigate through some of their everyday issues. So when will I start I'm putting that up on the screen here. You're going to make me think about that, though, because that's a good question. I sit and I study. I don't know if you guys have heard of Daryl Eves here on YouTube. I study that man like no one's business. How to grow on YouTube, how to kind of set it's business related. So go ahead and check him out. I study him like no one's business. Milltown, Jenna, you in Milltown? All right. That's what's up. Go Bucks. We were told not to show emotions. Hearing these sayings, be a man and don't cry. Boys don't cry. Thank you, auntie. If you guys ain't look, my auntie's in here. She's in here celebrating with me. See, that's the beauty of this platform. I mean, I've talked to people all over the world. 80 to 84 countries, if that's right. I think I said that before, and somebody was like, nope, it's not that many countries. I think it's 80 countries. It's more than 80 countries, actually. But that's how many countries I've coached in. Yeah, I did it for a long time. It was rewarding. But then when you have like this feeling like you can be doing more. Like I don't think I'm done. I was always a computer nerd. Surprise. But I was always a techie too. So I had to utilize those skills. And when I was making that transition from being a mentor or a life skill coach is what they call it. I went ahead and took a job application deal, like a job skills test on Indeed. And they said that I ranked high in SEO. And I didn't even know. I'm like, who would have knew? Like, yeah, I'm on the internet a lot, so I ranked highly proficient in SEO. So a lot of what you see here on YouTube is SEO. Um, Putting out content people want to see, people resonate with, but at the same time, you do see a lot of coaches because when people put sessions with me, like I picked you as a coach because you were very genuine, you're down to earth, and I felt like you can sit with my experience. I'm like, I appreciate it because I guess it's not just all about SEO. It's about if you can relate to people and build those connections that other people can build. Who is it that said it's not about who you are and what you say, it's about how you made them feel. And apparently I make a lot of people cry. So I don't want to trigger anyone. Yes, I've mentored a lot of kids from Milwaukee too. A lot. A lot of kids from Milwaukee and Chicago. All right, who else I'm sending money to? Trixie, you still in here? Raise your hand if you're still in here, Trixie. Because I got you. All right, and I'm about to give a session away. Cool, cool. We can do a business strategy session if that's what you want to do. Elena, if you're still in here. Tracy. Tracy Bradley. Right? You still in here? Even if you left, I got you. I didn't send you anything yet, did I? Yeah, you did make me blush, Kathy. Kathy, cut it out. Cut it out. So, yeah, I don't even want to share that story. But yeah, put it this way: there are a lot of people that need that male guidance, and this is another thing too. I'm so grateful to have this platform, but at the same time, I take it very serious. So the things that I say to people, like Don Miguel Ruiz says, I try to be very impeccable with my words, and I understand because I had that background of working with kids. I'm trauma informed. This thing called trauma informed care. If you guys aren't familiar with that, go take the test. It's aces2high.com. Kind of let you know where you're at as far as like the things that you experienced in your life. And I got my trauma and I got my certificate for being trauma informed, which means like you're aware, you move with a trauma lens. You understand that the things that you say to people and the things that you do can actually re-trigger them if they've had a significant amount of trauma. This is why when I see other coaches that are just all willy-nilly and they're just stepping on trauma landmines left and right, it makes me very sad. And it makes me feel like they're doing them a disservice. It really does. It really hurts my heart to see it because you can make them better or you can make them worse. Your words, especially if you have a platform and you're considered an influencer, your words carry a lot of weight. So I take it very serious, and I understand. I've had people do the unthinkable, you know. So I need more DA with FA videos. I mean, what more can I say? In my Jay-Z voice, what more can I say? Trying to stay up for you guys. It's so important. What's the website? The website is aces2high.com. Giveaway coaching call. Okay, all right. I was supposed to give a giveaway coaching call. My bad. All right, so Bill a Bum. So Bill a Bum, I've been seeing you on the channel left and right. Left and right. You want a coaching session? Bill a Bum, I've been seeing you and you've been pretty productive and positive in the comment section, actually. So, do you want a coaching session? Is the question. I was with my ex for 4 years in 2021, found out that she got into an arranged marriage and she just left me like I don't exist. I really don't believe in love anymore. Oh, how can we get you out of that, AJ? Love is a concept. All right. Even Tina Turner said, "What's love got to do with it?" I actually made a video about that. What's love got to do with it? It did horrible on his channel. People were not happy about that video, but I'm like, well, love is a concept. Love is a race. It's a journey. It's an essence. You know, I think too many people get caught up in what Hollywood say love is supposed to look like, but real love isn't what anyone can express or say or put into words. Love is an essence. I see you, AT. AJ, you want a session, brother? Let's talk about it. Tina Turner is in the room, right? She got lucky. She lucked out with that name. Or what? I don't know if she was named after Tina Turner or not. AT, I never talked to you about that. Was that actually why you were named Tina Turner? St. Louis stand up. Coley, you're finally ready to start dating again. Good for you. But yeah, you got to do it the right way. All right. Because you can't, if you go into situations nervous already and apprehensive, you're going to get apprehensive results. So I want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. Thumbs up. Are you guys in here? Look, all these people in here, and I only got 12 likes. All right, that's cool. Whatever. I'm not going to beg. Love is an essence. Love that. Bro, I just don't see how someone can say I love you and then just leave you like you don't exist. We're going to talk about how the female mind operates. All right. So we're going to get on a call, AJ. All right. It's on the house. Here I am mentoring again. This is what I was really called to do anyway. Sometimes AJ is more about them than you. Jenna, here we go. Here we go. That's everything right there. The one thing that I want people to understand when I work with them, when I put out these videos, is you should never take things personal. Anything. You get fired from a job, unless you were just an abysmal employee, and yeah, take that personal. Then it also is about, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to change? How can I strengthen myself so that I can show up better as a parent, as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, as an employee? This is just, you want to call it God, you want to call it the universe, call it whatever. I don't know what you believe in, but this is usually a wake-up call. That's them nudging you off the edge. You already have a parachute on, so it'll open if you believe in it. But I've always had a significant amount of growth every time something was taken away from me. It's gotten to the point where it's just a law now. Like, it's my truth. But I mastered taking that pain and transmuting it into something else. Pain to purpose. So what is it about you that you need to change in order for this not to happen again? Because someone asked me on Facebook, actually, they reached out to me And they said, because I don't know if you guys are on my Facebook page, but I'm on there. I'm Coach Court. And they said to me, actually inboxed me early in the morning. They said, I feel like this page was set up for you to vent, and you've been through some things. I was like, yeah, I have been through some things. But anyone that gets into the dating world, you're going to get your heart broken. It's inevitable. It's how you deal with it. How do you bounce back from it? Heartbreak is part of the process. It just is. There's nothing you can do about it. But learn your lesson, because that's the problem. So many people don't learn their lesson after they get their heart broke. They just continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over again. Someone wrote that on my channel. I forgot it was, he said it's called, I wrote it down too. There's actually a term for it when people continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, and they never learn their lesson. One person that actually talked about this, he said he had a story about this. I thought it was a great story. Wayne Dyer. It's called insanity. Yeah, that's what it is, insanity. But there's also another technical term for it. It's another technical term for it. It's actually interesting. And I wish I had my book. Hold on. Please hold. There is a legit term for this. And I wrote it down because I was like, never heard that before. It's called repetition compulsion. So it's actually not. So your insanity is a little bit easier to say, but repetition, cognitive dissonance is also the same, kind of on the same line, but repetition compulsion is what it's called. Google that. Look, this was worth the free live session, right? Now you learn something. You learn something new every day. I learned that maybe like 3 days ago, and I wrote it down. Like, he just came onto the channel, not even a subscriber, commented in the section, was like, it's called repetition compulsion. Like, what is that? Google it. Oh, yeah. When people get into the same type of relationships over and over and over, I ain't trying to meet no one like that no more. I'm done. Over. I'm done. Over. Repetition compulsion. Interesting. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yo, like the feed. If you guys are on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, come over here on YouTube and give me a thumbs up so we can, repetition compulsion. So we can keep this party going. I'm so grateful for y'all. I don't think you guys understand. This channel alone has gotten me out of some very dark places. And this is just 100% transparency, all right? It really has, because I honestly feel like this is the greatest support system in the world. When people can resonate with your experience, that's all you ever want in life. When you're going through it, you're like, why me? And then you start to talk to people about this, and you start to hear their stories, and you're like, I'm not alone. This happened to a lot of people. This is very interesting. I'm not so special or unique. So then you got to bring the ego down. Like, you're not so special. This happens to a lot of people. Your story runs parallel to a lot of people. You know, the person who left you for someone else, the person who got married to the other person. It's the same. It's nothing new under the sun. You know, the Bible says that. Nothing's new. Everything, history always repeats itself. This is what I love about being able to, because I can make my own schedule. So I read a lot. I really read, and I listen to podcasts, and I study a lot. And when people are giving you 30 years of mistakes all in one little book, and you can listen to it for 8 hours, and you get literally a condensed version of 30 years of someone's mess ups and someone's actually the things that they've done right. Listen, my stepdad told me once, I was a young, I think I might have been 16 or 17. Just a little, what, just didn't want to listen to anything. Because when you're 18 years old, you feel like you know everything already. You don't tell me what to do, whatever. He said, Court, wouldn't you want to learn how to live instead of live to learn? I was like, well, I think I'd rather find out on my own. Thanks a lot. But he knew so much. Like, he was a very wise man. And I try to call him as much as I can to tell him that. Like, I appreciate you. I wouldn't have went to college. I wouldn't have played football. I wouldn't have done a lot of the things that I've done if I didn't listen to him. So, all right. So, Bill a Bum, I want you guys to email me. AJ, email me. All right. Let me see if I can find my email. I'm going to throw it up here. All right. I'll throw my email up here. I want you to email me so we can set up a time to meet. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this weekend, but actually I got email. This from the last live session. It's been a while. Email. So Billabum and AJ, I want you guys to both email me so we can have our session. All right. I just gave 2 sessions away. I only got 1 more left. I apologize. I'm gonna have to even the score with the ladies here. I know. That's another cool thing is this channel is so crazy because it's an extreme balance between men and women. That's kind of rare. Usually people niche down, like they become a coach for women or a coach for men. But this channel is, studying the analytics, 60% women and 40% men, which is crazy. I think that's great. That's something that I always wanted. I wanted to be able, because I feel like I kind of understand women a little bit, most of the time. But I also understand what men need to. Session me, please. Jenna T, did I already give you a session, though? I mean, let's be honest. Come on now. Amelia. What book is this? Which one are you talking about? Swayze. Oh, what books do I listen to? Huh. I don't even. Simone, you had to go there, didn't you? Where's my shirt? Those shirts are sitting in my closet. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're there. And I look at them all the time. And I say, I probably should send these shirts out. I mean, happy St. Patrick's Day. All right. I'm gonna get to you. All right, Simone. I'm trying to promote you. I know. I just brought on a virtual assistant because things get a little rough for old Cordy Court. I'm trying to figure it out. One day at a time. Growing every day. I would be so thankful. So, did I give cash already? I think I gave you some cash already. Amelia. Got a session in the bank, so give it to another lady. Yeah, you do have a session in the bank. Jenna, I got you, Jenna. Send me an email. Jenna Finley. Milwaukee, baby. Real talky. My little one. See what you're just now come. Should I do an extra session? Anyway. All right. Two women and 2 men. Send me an email, Jenna. Yeah, I know. I got you. I know. My little ones and me, send me an email. You're a woman, right? Are you a woman? Because you have an avatar with kids. So I would imagine. All right. So the books that I read these books religiously. All right. Um, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. I listen to that book so religiously. I'm always listening to Lewis Howes' podcast, School of Greatness, because he has just a bunch of different brilliant minds on there. So I listen to him. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, RP. You Were Born Rich. That's a great book. Great book. I got a ridiculous amount of people that I listen to. Joseph Rodriguez, he's got a channel here. I don't even know if I can be name dropping like this, but meh. You guys want to know how I got here? This is how I got here. James Allen, As a Man Thinketh. This is all mindset work too, because you can't be successful unless, if you want whatever success looks like to you, unless you shift your mindset. And Bob Proctor talked about that too. He said you have to have a paradigm shift. You have to shift your way of thinking, or else you'll continue to do the same thing. You know, they did a study that said that if you take all the money away from millionaires, from every millionaire in the world, and you disperse it amongst everyone, it's only a matter of time before the millionaires all accumulate that wealth again, because they have a threshold of income and success that they're used to, and there's no going back. This is why when people go to prison that are millionaires, they'll get out and they'll build their wealth again. It's about your mentality. It's your mentality. You have to shift that and realize that you don't have to work for your money. Sometimes you let the money work for you. And they talk about that all the time on every successful people that I study. They say you can never build wealth unless you have like some type of income. Like, this is the life coaching part of me. Unless you're investing in different things, because you can't work. There's only so many amount of hours a day. So you have to start investing in things. And the biggest investment and the most important investment you can make is what you invest in yourself. So when you think about that, when you start to invest in yourself, and someone decides to leave you and say, yeah, I think I can do better than you, then you should be like, cool. Because I understand what I'm worth. I understand where I'm going. And I wish you luck. And I wish nothing but happiness for you. So once you can shift that mindset, this is where Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life comes into play too, because he breaks down. Dr. Wayne Dyer is the person who wrote that book, because he breaks down the Tao Te Ching, which is the way of life. It's written by Lao Tzu. It's I guess you can call it religion or spirituality, philosophy. And it's basically the art of letting go and knowing when to let go and knowing when not to let go. So many people I lose. I know the analytics. I studied it. Hey, thanks for the super chat. I just saw that, Audrey. Appreciate you. Congrats, 10K. So cool. So where was I at? I just lost my train of thought. Brain fart. Post my email again. All right. Cool. I got the super chat. Audrey, how long have you been following me? First off. Second off, what was your favorite video of mine? Which one should I try to recreate for you? Put a little spin on it. Because a lot of my videos that are doing well right now are videos from 2020 and 2021. No, there's not a lot of real. Well, I guess the one I posted this week was kind of big, but um, how can I help you? How can I be a better coach for you? Oh, the Tao Te Ching. Yes, it's the art of letting go. Thank you, Swayze. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so it's basically Eastern philosophy, the Tao Te Ching, and Wayne Dyer in the book Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. He went through and he broke down the Tao Te Ching, putting it into like the Tao Te Ching was written over 2,500 years ago, right? It was written before the Bible. It was written before a lot of the other religious texts were written, and it was during the era of Genghis Khan. And they came to Lao Tzu, which is, I guess, if you translate it, it's called the old in Chinese. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. I know I have some clients from China, but Lao Tzu means the old boy in translation, and Tao Te Ching means the way, like the way of life. And he was so sick and tired of the way that the village was being ran, the community, and he said, "I'm going to go into the woods. I'm just going to go and live a desolate, isolated life." Which is funny because a lot of monks do that. And they said, "Before you leave, can you write us some words of wisdom?" And he wrote 81 parables about how to live. And he went from everywhere from religion to relationships to life in general. And the Tao Te Ching is basically, the yin and the yang sign. You have the light and the dark. You have the white and the black. It's basically teaching you how to live a balanced life and living in that middle, like living in the present moment. And if you guys are familiar, this is why the yin and the yang logo is the way it is because you have the light and you have the dark, and it represents a mountain. When the sun rises, the mountain gets shine on. It gets shine on by the sun, and that's the light side. But we all have that dark side, the part where the sun doesn't shine, but we know it's there. And I think in shadow, like in spiritual work, I think they call it the shadow self, the side that we don't try to acknowledge, but you have to embrace both sides to become a whole person. So grasping on too long and pushing away, it's almost like an attachment style. You have the anxious preoccupied, and you have the dismissive avoidant. The ones who are really trying to latch on are the ones that are really like, oh, this is scary, I can't do that. So finding that perfect balance would be a secure person, right? Interesting. It all comes full circle. And this is what I've been studying since 2019, 2018. This is what I've been studying. This has really helped me out like tremendously in every aspect of my life, as a parent, as a business owner, as a coach, as a boyfriend. Like, it's really helped me out. So hopefully that helped. I don't know if you guys are going to follow up with that, but shifting the mindset or something. Yeah, that's what it is. Art of letting go. That's what we were talking about. All right. Thank you guys for helping me get past that brain error right there. I stumbled upon your channel, all right, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was about a video on dismissive avoidance. The timing was perfect. You keep doing what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'm trying. It's really hard to come up with new, fresh content ideas. That's another thing about having this community is you guys tell me what you want to hear and what you want to see so I can put out that content. And it actually makes it pretty easy after that. It's almost like I went to go see Jordan Peterson. I don't know what you guys feel about him or how you guys feel about him, but I think he's a brilliant mind. Like, he's just so sharp. And after the show, they did a panel and they had people ask him questions. So basically he was fielding questions. And whenever I see people give me content ideas and like what I should make next, it's almost like I'm fielding a question. And the only problem is, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't like just sitting and speaking and talking on camera. It's kind of weird. I like the back and forth where I feel like I'm engaged with you guys. This is why I liked for a while there, back in July and August, I was doing nothing but live sessions. I was just doing this, just fielding questions and just doing this because I don't feel like, push the bing. Hey, what's going on, my beautiful people? This is Certified Life and Relationship. It gets old after a while. I like this. Makes you feel alive. We're together for 3 years. She broke up with me and after 2 weeks got into a rebound that lasted 2 months. How long do rebound relationships last? Let's see. Usually they end within 3 months, 90% of the time. But what do I know? What does it mean and what should I do? She's more broken about the heartbroken. All right, so this is a good question. This is a legit question. She's more heartbroken about the rebound than about ours. What does it mean and what should I do? I don't think that's true. When people rebound and it doesn't work out, they're grieving 2 losses, right? So she may not admit to you like she's torn over you, but and then also, one thing about women is they check out way before we know about it. They're gone. They can be gone 6 months before they actually come to you with the breakup. So I guess that's another little nuance I would need to know. If she was actually over you while you were together, but didn't do the breakup. But for the most part, you think of you putting it all in a garbage bag, all of your pain and your traumas for that relationship. You throw it over your shoulder and you dump it onto the next person. The next thing you know, doesn't work out. Now you have to grieve it. Now you have to embrace everything that you were trying to repress. So don't sell yourself too short. Pretty sure that she's feeling it. It depends on too. Yeah, you already got for 3 years. You don't just get over someone after 3 years that easily. Like there is always some residual feelings there. Always. Long distance relationships. Okay, so who was it that I said? Oh, my little ones and me. I hope you emailed me. I can talk a little bit about long distance relationships. They rarely work, right? I'm just saying. I forgot the statistics on it, but a high percentage of them ends up breaking up eventually because it's hard to maintain unless you come up with a game plan on getting under one roof and getting into one place together, or unless you guys are in constant communication with each other to, kind of build that companion, because you want companionship. And if you're not seeing each other at least, once every 2 weeks, or you don't have a game plan on flying out to them once a month or vice versa, then they usually fall apart. And it's because, the magic happens in person. You build that connection with someone in person. Staring in their actual eyes and not into a Zoom lens is the way to go about it. But it's key. This is why when some people have those long distance relationships, a lot of times it's across seas and stuff. It's kind of hard because you guys are essentially pen pals. You're essentially pen pals, and unless you're able to get under one roof, it's gonna be hard. What is Kathy talking about? Every relationship with the DA is a long, emotional, distant relationship. Like, yeah, here you go, Kathy. Cut it out. Cut it out. See, that's what I'm talking about. Accountability. Like I get it. Relationships are hard. Breakups are even harder. But you have to put the energy out there that you want to receive in return, because karma always rights the wrongs. It always evens the score. And it's okay, Kathy. Don't worry about it. It is true, though. They do like long distance relationship. It feels the safest. They can control the level of interaction that they have. And that's not an emotional saying or like spew right there. That's actually facts. But some of the most hurtful things are some of the things that have, the most truth behind it. Even if it's sarcastic. Rebound usually lasts 3 to 6 months, and anything more than 6 months, it would just turn into toxic and eventually would sink down. You've been watching my videos, haven't you, AJ? Salute. You know what I'm talking about. They can actually last up to 2 years because sometimes that honeymoon phase can last a really long time. And sometimes people can hide who they really want to be. I give it the 8-season rule. Like, you have to be with someone for 8 seasons before you realize who they actually are, because people change. Springtime, you might get a different person than you get in the summertime. Wintertime is different from the fall. So after you go through those cycles twice, then you realize, like, I don't really like this person. They always get depressed in the wintertime. Or I still haven't met their family yet, and it's been 6 seasons. What's that about? So yeah, 2 years. I'm just keeping it a buck. And then it gets toxic. And then that's when all of the issues start to bubble up to surface. I mean, we're not math problems, so this is just a general pattern that I've seen. And there's people that marry those people that they should have been broken up with 3 years ago. So I'm talking to 2 guys who are in different countries right now. They want a relationship, but I'm not ready for all that. Just having fun. Blame and resentment for the DA and their actions will only drive them further away. True that. Look, you guys are hanging out with me tonight. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. It's St. Patrick's Day. Y'all not out turning all the way up. All right, here's everyone. I got y'all. Got y'all. Whew. All right. I think I'm all talked out. Who is that? Glenn, don't give me a hard time. I know you're going to say, I didn't know you still had it in you, coach. Yeah, I do still have an hour worth of content in me, all right? This is what I want to do. I want to actually eventually go to places, give lectures, educate people in the masses, because I want to touch as many people as I can. I actually had a it's so crazy how God works. I had a goal to touch 1 million people's lives this year, and I made that goal at the beginning of the year 2022, and January started out as usual, it's typical views. February, typical views. Then mid-February, something happened, and if I keep on this pace, I'm going to be touching over 1 million views, like probably 1.5 million people's lives this year. And that's so crazy. That is the power of manifestation, or the power of persistence, or whatever you want to call it. But that's one thing I learned about, from all the people who are mindset gurus, Tony Robbins, Earl Nightingale, Bob Proctor, James Allen, Jim Rohn, all those people, is the overall consensus is, if you just don't give up and you consistently try to get better than you were yesterday, it's only a matter of time. Like, the universe is going to put all these pieces into place for you, or God, all these pieces into place, all these people into place that you want. You need them to be in order to get to where you want to be, which is so crazy. Because at first I thought, like, yeah, who am I? But God said, I got bigger plans for you, buddy. My mom used to tell me that all the time. She'd say, I think one day you're going to be a pastor. Like, not really. And then I ended up graduating with a religion minor and doing this, which is almost kind of teaching. It's not preaching, but it's teaching. But they're like cousins, right? Teaching and preaching. So I'm going to go. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. believing in the things that I teach and helping me discover my purpose. And this is just 10K, but who knows how far we can take the channel, how far we can grow. It's so humbling to think about. I mean, honestly, there are days where I'm just beat after sessions. You know, I have like a 6-session day and I'm just exhausted. But I go take my walk. I sit in peace and just do my meditation and just reflect on just how blessed I am. Because there's a lot of people who are struggling and have it way worse than I have it. And I think about all the heartache that I went through. It was just sacrifice for the bigger picture. People don't tend to resonate with someone who hasn't been through it. You know, this is why a lot of the politicians can't get people on their side, because they don't know. You realize that they've never had it like you had it. They can't sit with your experience. So I just always reflect. Thanks, Coley. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Namaste. Have a good St. Patty's Day.